Okay, so now that we've kind of got the basics down for these SOAP XML web services, we're going to start installing our tools. I've got a VM spun up here so I can start from scratch with you guys. I'm going to go ahead and start with SOAP UI. Got it up here. This is just going to allow us to break down those WSDL files so we can view the methods that we can call easily. So we're going to want to get the open source one here. Download. And once again, open source. And you could save it or run it, up to you. I'm going to go ahead and just run it. Alright. I'm just going to open the... Okay, it'll let me. Oh, there it goes. Let's minimize that. Hit yes here. Next. This is fine just the way it is. Next. Sure. Yeah, that's all fine. Okay. Just wait for this to finish. Alright, don't need to view the release notes, and we won't worry about running it yet. Okay, just make sure it's there. There we are. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move on to Nodejs. This will just be our server-side code that'll make the API calls for us and render our pages. So let's go ahead and get recommended for most users, obviously. Just go ahead and run that again. Alright, there's a few extra steps to this one because we're going to want it to automatically add to the path and install some features for us, just for future use. Okay, next, I accept, next, sure. Alright, add to path is good. Just gonna minimize that. Next. Alright, automatically install necessary tools. Yes, please do. Install. Now that's gonna run a PowerShell script for us on the back end that's gonna go out and grab a bunch of stuff. Just wait for this to finish, and then the PowerShell script should pop up and we may have a little bit of interaction to go through. Alright, press any key to continue. Of course, you can read this first if you want. Okay. Hit enter like 5 times there. Alright, yes. Run PowerShell's admin. Alright, looks like we're good so far. Okay, let's get in Python for us here. Chocolatey. Some patches here. Okay, this will take a little while, so I'll go ahead and just stop the recording now. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get Postman now. This one should be pretty easy. It's a pretty commonly used tool for web development. Just used mainly to make API calls and test them. What am I doing? Download. Alright, being gross. Alrighty. Download the app, because that's what I want. 64-bit. Most people should be on 64-bit today. If you're on 32-bit, just go ahead and get 32-bit, which works the same. Alrighty, there we go. It's a cool little animation. Alrighty, she's up. Let's see here. I'm trying to remember, they didn't have... Oh boy. Yeah, when I first did this, they did not make you sign up. It kind of sucks. Well, just, let's see. Yeah, I do have an account. Just go ahead and make an account and sign in. This is a pretty commonly used tool. We're going to use it a little bit to test our SOAP API calls. Okay, just a quick note. I just realized when you open up Postman, it's not going to do it for me because I've already closed out of it and everything. Earlier, it showed the sign-in prompt and it looked like you had to sign in. Just close out a little sign-in prompt and it should just take you here. You do not have to sign in or create an account. Just thought I'd let you guys know. Okay, next let's go ahead and download our IDE, or text editor. My preference is Visual Studio Code. I highly suggest you follow along with Visual Studio Code. It's pretty popular today. Just go ahead and download it. God damn it, I gotta get rid of that Bing, that's so gross. Download stable build, yes please. I like my stuff stable. It's not too big, 60 megabytes. Cool fact about Visual Studio Code, I believe it was written in Electron. Let me look that up real quick. Visual Studio Code written in Electron. Let's see if that's... It is a source code editor that can be used. Languages including Java, blah blah blah. Based on the Electron framework, yeah, which is used to develop Node.js, web applications that run and blank layout engine. Essentially, Electron.js is just used to create desktop applications using web-based programming languages like JavaScript. Mainly for Node.js. Let's see here. So, it's pretty cool. This is mainly written in Electron. Visual Studio Code, and just go ahead and yeah, you know what? Let's just get all that in there. Alrighty. Woo. Oh, cool. Alrighty. Okay. Got our text editor, IDE, whatever you feel like calling this one. And next step is to install our Node.js dependencies. Okay, so let's go ahead and get those Node dependencies. I think what we want to do first is just go ahead and create a folder to get started with, and we'll just call it SOAP API. It's an underscore there. And I'm just going to go ahead and open folder here, go to my desktop, SOAP API, select folder. Now we're working in that folder in Visual Studio Code. I'm just going to create a new file in that folder. We will call this app.js. And I'm going to right click, open integrated terminal. Okay, so this opens a little PowerShell window if you're in Windows, and if you're on Mac, that should just open like the terminal. Yeah, terminal. Okay, so this is gonna be a little awkward. This is gonna be just slit in between where it should have been. We're gonna install. I've already installed all the packages, and you're gonna see that here in a few seconds. I totally forgot. You should do this beforehand. We need to execute an npm And there we go. Yes, package name, I'm fine with that. Version 1, sure. Description, don't need one. Entry point, let's change that to app. app.js. Test command, don't need one. Get repository, not using it. Keywords, no necessary. Author, if you want to. And license, MIT. Enter. Sorry, license should be valid. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever, I'll leave it. Is this okay? Yes, it is. Boom. Okay, now there's our package.json. I'm gonna go ahead and, oh yep, it's already got all of our dependencies. Perfect. All right, you're gonna see here in a few seconds, we're gonna start installing all these packages. So let's get Express.js first. This is just gonna be used to, blah, 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 blah. This is gonna be used to help serve up some of the static pages, that we're going to write in HTML. npm I express. Oh gosh, is it express.js or express.js? What the heck? Easiest way to look this up is to, I'm going to Google this time. Oh my gosh, did I just Google Bing? Or did I Bing Google? I don't know how that works. Alright, npm express. So if you're looking for a package, type that in if you got an idea. There it is. It is. It's just express. Okay. Let that do its thing. Now this is going to create everything we need. Yep, there it is. Node modules. This is why I created the folder first, because it went ahead and created node modules, created a package.json. Package.json is going to help us define our dependencies. So if anybody else wants to utilize this, they can do a really quick install all the dependencies. Okay, so we got Express. Let's get EJS. Okay, EJS is going to be used on our HTML side. This is going to allow us to write JavaScript inside of our HTML. It's called a templating engine. So what I want to do is npm I think this one's just EJS as well. While we're on npm site, I'm just going to type in EJS into the search and see what comes up. Mustache is another popular one too. Yep, EJS. I is just short for install, if you were curious. Okie dokie. And XML DOM. This is going to allow us, this is a little package that makes it a little easier for us to parse out and navigate XML with JavaScript. Library just to make all that a little easier for us. Alrighty. And these are all pretty small. Let's see here. Requests. Requests. This is a common one just for making any kind of API requests using Node.js. Oh no, what have I done? Is it requests with an S? Let's look it up. Requests. Sorry, I'm a little hyper, guys. Yeah, I think it's with an S there. Yep. 3,000, almost 4,000 weekly downloads. Alright, so I just added an S there, as you can see. And I'm going to install that. Oh my goodness. What is the problem? Oh. Oh my gosh, what have I done to this? There we go. All right. Now we have, I do not care. Now we have all of our dependencies, and we are going to get started coding.